welcome to Bucharest, Romania. We made it here last night. We got a bus over from Sofia and we're really excited to start exploring the city. It's got loads of really cool old Soviet history. Bit brutal, so Dan is excited. And our first stop is one of the most important, one of the most famous buildings in Romania. It's the Palace of the Parliament, and we're really excited to go see it. And it's really interesting for loads of different reasons, but we'll tell you when we get there. But also, behind us is an amazing water fountain. I've never seen something quite so big. Let's have a look. As we walk to go and try and find the entrance so we can go and take a tour, I've got another fun fact for you. At 12 floors, first of all, it's not only a massive building, but it's actually the heaviest building in the world. That's amazing to me. That building is the heaviest building out of all the buildings in the whole world. We've been walking around this building for ages. You wouldn't think it would be so hard to find an entrance to a building which has a big old gate around it, but if you go the wrong way, it's so big you just end up walking forever. This might be it. Well, it's got the prices on it, so, and it's open.
Yeah.
Right, we think we finally found it. We went the wrong way originally and turned back round.
I think we could maybe not.
Entrance.
Visit
The
some
tours.
tours, yeah.
See? There we go, we found the entrance. At last. Airport-like security. We've got our visitors tags and now we're going in. That chandelier up there weighs 5 tons.
All Romanian crystal.
It is all Romanian crystal.
Self-sufficient.
It is self-sufficient.
Douche.
And all the workers
Romanian.
were all Romanian. How many of them, Dan?
A lot.
700 architects and 20,000 workers worked 24 hours a day to get this building finished. And it took them a very long time. I'm told that this palace has over 1,000 rooms in it, so if you were to spend just 1 minute in every room, it would take you over 3 days to get around the whole of the building. There's more of these amazing chandeliers up here. This behind me is made from silk, and because the Romanian government at the time wanted to be completely self-sufficient and Romania didn't produce silk, they had to get silkworms from China. They were sent all the way to Romania. Children in schools had to look after the silkworms themselves, and then once they'd done that, then they could produce their own silk. So even children in schools were involved in doing up and making this big palace here. This balcony behind me is where originally the plan was that Ceausescu would come and make all of his big speeches to the public, but obviously he was killed before this building was finished, and so we found out that the first person to use this building, or this balcony, was actually Michael Jackson. He did a performance in here and then came out to come and say hello to the city, but he accidentally said hello Budapest, not hello Bucharest. We're in the churchyard of the Church of Stavropoleos, and it's another Orthodox church, and it's tiny, but it's absolutely gorgeous. We just went inside and we could see that although all the paintings, and the whole church actually managed to survive communism, unlike a lot of the churches. Actually, at some point during the communist times, someone came and rubbed out a whole load of the faces of the saints on the walls. But the whole thing, the whole church, so tiny, but it's so beautiful. The murals on it are gorgeous. What we're going to do now is we're on our way to the North train station because we're going to go and get our tickets for the next place we're going to. However, on the way we're still seeing a couple of interesting places, so I thought we'd stop here. This building is super interesting because, as you can see, on the outside it's an old building, and on the inside it's got this super modern glass building. And so what it used to be during the communist era is it used to be the kind of the equivalent of the KGB headquarters here in Romania, and it's where the spies and the people used to have their headquarters and their offices. And then after the revolution, nobody really wanted to use it. It was seen as a very negative place, and it was burnt down. But this facade on the outside managed to survive. And then years later, it was bought by a bunch of architects who built the modern inside, and now it's an architect's office place. And the idea was to bring the current and the modern Romania together with the past Romania, so you're kind of not forgetting your past but also celebrating now and your future. This morning we're on our way to the Village Museum, which is a museum that has like a replica village basically of old Romanian houses and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll be quite interesting and not too heavy. We're walking through the park over to the museum, and we've come across this kind of walkway with ladies with jugs on their heads, and then this fountain that has no water with a lady as well with a jug on her head. As you can see, we're all packed up. We've got our rucksacks, we've got our bags. This is a bag of food because we're leaving Bucharest. I think we've both really enjoyed it. It's a really interesting city. It's got an interesting history. If you're into architecture, there's lots of different styles here that happened in a very quick time when they were building the city up. So that's pretty cool as well. There's lots to do. It's bustling, it's interesting, so a massive thumbs up for Bucharest. So now we're going on to our next place, which we're very excited about. Danny is particularly excited about. So we hope to see you in the next video. Bye!